Everybody, this is B from Kongs R Us, and welcome to the next level. I'm doing this a day early because this week I'm going to be really busy Thursday night, so I don't have time to do a stream tomorrow evening. But since tomorrow is the official start of National Owners Day for AtGames, I thought it would be fun to do something that I've been doing for the last three different National Owners Days, is to go through my rankings tier list of all the deals that AtGames comes up with, because they always come up with tons of different deals. And as an average consumer, I find it difficult to really sort through which ones might be a good value, a great value, an amazing deal, or probably what I consider straight trash. And I think a lot of people can kind of figure that out for themselves. But here's just my opinion about the different deals that have been going on for the AtGames National Owners Days. It's been a while since I've made some content about AtGames in a while. And I think the last time I truly made a video, it was a little controversial. It was I think it was during National Owners Day 2022 autumn sale, and I used the clickbaity title that said I was kicked out of the AtGames and Arcade1Up groups. And I shared my story and the backstory about what happened. And I thought I was still honest and true about my story of what happened with AtGames and with Arcade1Up for that matter. But I know that it felt a little clickbaity, and there were some folks that said I was completely in the wrong for saying that I was thrown out of the AtGames influencer group. I did get a little bit more information after I did that stream to kind of understand what happened. But to reiterate for folks that may not know, it was about a year ago this month, February 2022, a year ago, National Owners Day 2022 came around, and I made a tier list. And I said, hey, I'm going to go through all the different deals, go through my tier list maker, and rank all the deals from, amazing to trash. And one of the deals that I had already kind of ranked and did this like maybe a day or two before the actual sale started. I forget exactly what the product was because I don't remember exactly what the deal was. But I had ranked it a good value or a great value because of the price point and the sale value. And then I see in the influencer group, I think the morning of the sale or the day before the sale, they changed the price to make it more expensive than what had been previously advertised for people that have already made content about this, had already been advertised. And in that influencer thread, which was titled National Owners Day, information for 2022, I got upset. I said a few things in the chat towards the social influencer person that was part of AtGames. I said, something to the extent like, is $20 worth a bad reputation for changing a product at the 11th hour? And I got a really positive message. What I thought was just a response that says, thank you for the feedback. We'll take it into consideration. And that was like the end of it. And I thought it was the NOD National Owners Day thread, right? This was a National Owners Day thread for information about National Owners Day. And I had already previously seen, this is my precedence, this is my mistake, about a couple of days earlier, P-Dubs, who was in that group, was like, I got all the information I need. Feel free to contact me. He left the group. And so I kind of took it to say the same thing and was like, I don't agree with what happened, and so this will be the last time I'll make content on National Owners Day if this is the thing. And I left that thread. So I'm retelling the story because I'm thinking about in my head, like, did I get kicked out of the influencer group? Because at the time there was a NOD thread and there was a main influencer thread that at some point after I left the NOD thread, I no longer saw the main influencer thread. So to me, I was removed from the main influencer thread. I left the NOD thread. I'm out as an AtGames influencer, signed the NDA, whatever it was. And then when I say I was kicked out, I find out afterwards, and credit to TechBuzz, because he's the one that called me out saying that I was in the wrong for doing the clickbaity video last time. And I'll get to do the rankings, but I'm just telling my story. What had happened was they closed the main thread that used to be called Influencers Thread and made the NOD thread that I left the main influencer thread moving forward for everything. They stopped having all these different threads for things. But how was I supposed to know that, right? Like, I didn't know that the thread that I left was going to become the main one. I thought we could leave those threads like P-Dubs did and said, hey, contact me if you get any more information. And like, I would stay in the main thread to get information about what was happening. And so I don't know. I still feel a little bit sour about that experience. And maybe I was in the wrong for leaving National Owners Day, because I obviously lied, because I said I would not make coverage on National Owners Day. And then 6 months later, I made a video about National Owners Day. And here I am a year later making another video about National Owners Day. But I was just upset at the business practice at the time that, $20 changing something in the last minute, it just left a sour taste in my mouth. And so, again, I haven't done much coverage on AtGames, but I really do enjoy making these tier list videos, because when I see deals, I'm a sucker for deals. And when I see kind of which ones are good values and which ones are trash value, I love calling them out. And so just like I used to really love Black Friday and looking and searching for deals, I think these types of videos are really fun. So I hope that's what I hope to do today, is to break down what I think out of the 54 deals that AtGames has put together for National Owners Day. No matter how I feel about that experience with the company, I'm still going to give you my opinion on what I think about the deal. At some point, you forgive me. That makes sense. Look at this. People go, they kicked me out for being honest. I don't know. They didn't kick me out. I left on my own. And then they changed the group titles to the main influencer thread. So maybe I'll reach back out. I think a combination of that, and I don't think I ever told this story as well about my experience with AtGames, and I probably could even talk about my experiences working with other home arcade companies too, because I have stories. Obviously, I've been working with some of different home arcade companies. Apologies for the choppy video. I see my internet is really bunk right now. 54 deals. They must be cutting back, UAG. About a year and a half ago, in fall of 2021, I was asked by Restalgia to help host the Build Your Own Legends contest, the AtGames Legends Connect board contest, the one that you can take the board, put it into your own arcade system. We had a couple of different guests from the community, and Michael B competed it. A year ago, P-Dubs hosted it, and then that year I hosted it with Restalgia and whatchamacallit, the tech guy from Florida. But yeah, Tampa Tech. So me, Tampa Tech, and Restalgia hosted that in the fall. I think I did 5 or 6 episodes. I never asked for compensation. I was doing it just to, add some more content to the channel. I was like, hey, I need to do a weekly show anyways. Might as well do it. And it was fun. I did it with Restalgia and Tampa Tech, and it was just an opportunity to just make more content about a product and test it out myself. What bugged me about that whole experience was the final show ended. We did the finale, and even though Restalgia was technically a consultant, it was probably the only employee I was interacting with that whole time. Like, I never got a true, genuine thank you for doing that whole thing until I said something. Like, I had to complain to Restalgia and say, you know what? I never heard from, the PR guy, from PK, or from, like John Tierney, until I had to say something. I was like, hey, this whole thing happened. And like, not somebody reached out to say that I helped host it. I didn't even ask for any compensation for anything. Restalgia reached out and said, after I finished my Legends Connect racer build, that I can get reimbursed it for, participating in the project. And then I got thank yous afterwards, after I said something. And so that also kind of rubbed me a little bit of the wrong way, unfortunately. So I think a combination of that, and then 2 months later with the nod thingy, I didn't enjoy how I was at least somewhat perceived within the group or company. And so if that today makes an impact on how you see how I view AtGames products, I like my Legends Pinball after I modded the heck out of it, but it's probably one of the reasons why I haven't done a ton of AtGames coverage over the last year or so, because there isn't a lot of news to make about the product, and I think there's just this divide of how I get information from the group. I do say the best place to get information about AtGames products is the one and only Wagner's Tech Talk. Wagner's Tech Talk has been my savior for getting information about AtGames. If I wanted to make content, or if anybody wants to make content, it's here. He literally has all the guides and information and news updates you could want about the AtGames company, because he partners with them. I think there's more stuff here than on their website. So this is a better resource for getting more information about your home arcade products from AtGames than the website or any information that they have. So kudos to Wagner for keeping this on here as a place where you can learn about firmware updates, everything you need to know about NOD. Here's the timeline summary. Again, it starts tomorrow on the 23rd. There's sales and events happening Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But here's my overall general feedback about, just whenever they release NOD products and announcements, it's like an encyclopedia of information, right? They have these new partnerships with IDEA. They have these Telenet game packs. They have Dr. Seuss pinball packs number 2. They have new pinball tables. They have the Legends Ultimate 4K, which I'll talk about in a little second. The Legends Pinball 4K, AOU Pinball 4K. There's a CPU upgrade. There's another CPU upgrade, 4K AOU upgrade. Look, I'm scrolling on the page. Look how much information is here. Here's the 300 game list for the AOU 4K. I'm not even halfway through the scroll list. Here's the games lost in AOU 4K. Oh, these games will be lost, including 11 Disney games. I don't even know what games lost mean. I guess you're going to lose these games. My point is that anytime they come up with new information, it's like an encyclopedia of information. And sometimes I want to get the short and sweet from like the latest and greatest of things, especially when it comes to the sales. And so that's the reason why I put together videos like this. There's a chat GPC. There's some new shows happening. Ooh, Cleveland Gaming Classic. I've heard that there might be some home arcade folks going to that Cleveland Gaming Classic pretty soon. And then the hero deal. So here it is. All right, so we got tons of deals. We got 54 different deals that we've broken down. I'm going to talk about them in just a second. There's contests, events, and parties that are going on as well. We got some sponsors like Michael B. and Glenn's Retro Show giving away tons of stuff. And if once you get to the end of this reading, this 10-part novel of information, you will know exactly what you can do with National Owners Day. So what am I going to do? Let's break down these deals because this is my favorite part. They have some new products here that I'm actually curious about. If anybody's interested in these skins for their LOU, that's pretty cool that they did this. But I'm going to break them down one by one, so we'll go through that. I made an actual tier list as well. This is one of my favorite things to do, is to put together, why not? This is a official tier maker list with all 54 deals that are listed here. And my tiers for today are, it's an amazing deal. It's the high value of a deal. It says a can't miss. This is something that you want to jump on. That's the amazing deal. You have some great values. These are pretty decent deals for folks that may not have different products. You have decent values. You have your low values. And then you have your absolutely trash deals that you need to avoid at all costs, that it's hard to read the fine print on all of these different things. You want to avoid these with all costs. And again, this is only my opinion alone of doing this type of thing, but hopefully this might help somebody who is thinking about purchasing something in the next couple of days and you might not know what to do. So that's what we're going to do today. Carlo says he's getting some skins and acrylics as they're never on sale. Very cool. I agree that Wagner is absolutely great. He is super, super awesome. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. I do want to start talking about the different deals that are here because it's a lot. It's a lot of information. So the first deal that we have, I'm going to go back to the Wagner's Tech Talk screen because that's where the most information is. And actually, I'm going to see if I can share the picture instead so we can kind of go over this and what this is. Give me 1 second. Let's share this. Okay. So deal number 1 that we're going to talk about. This is the CPU upgrade kit for the Legends Ultimate. It's a pre-order. So it's $299. Retail price is going to be $349. Shipping is going to be $15, saving 14.3%. I love how they put the percentage of how much you're going to save in the top right corner. My first kind of look at this is I hate how they always have shipping and handling cost on top of the sale price that they have. I think it's like even if it's a marketing standpoint, you include shipping as free and then just mark up the price and then discount it from there and say free shipping. Like, I will feel better about paying $315 free shipping than $299 plus $15 shipping. Like, I don't know if that's something that they have to do for tax purposes or dividing it on their invoice or really just being really clear about how much the shipping cost is. But I think this is just an added complication that's confusing to your end users. You're saving 14.3%, which is $299 off of $349, but you have to pay extra $50. So I hate that they do that. I really wish they would break in the shipping costs into the whole cost of it. So that's my first kind of thought about it. And there's like these weird percentages, right? 14.3% instead of just making like straight 15% because they want to take this $50 off. I think this is actually a little bit more expensive than I would have liked for an upgrade kit. I've seen it used in general, and I know this is like the 4K version, sell for this much. And so I think this is really expensive for an upgrade kit. And again, this is meant for people that want to replace their board. It's for the, semi-modding community that wants to upgrade the product. But I don't know if there's going to be value in this just yet, because it's going to improve the performance on your stock 1080p 1920 24-inch screen. Like, the 4K isn't going to be there because you only have so I don't think this is so I'm just going to go back to my I'm going to put this as me a low value right now. I'm going to put it a low value here, and I'll go back to a couple of things later on. So let's go back. Push back. Maybe I should add to. Okay, let's go to the number 2. The CPU upgrade Legends as well. This is a considered game. I know that the price is higher, and so usually 20% is 319. I will only buy this out of curiosity. This is because it performs true performance upgrade for the tables. I have a lot of tables and bought all the pinball packs. If there's an improvement in gameplay for them, it's worth testing $320 plus $50 to just kind of test it and be curious. I've done worse. I have bought full long cabinets just for testing purposes because I was really curious. This is one that I might potentially do just for me. From a value perspective, for your average consumer that has a Legends pinball and the stock tables and how they play, I don't know yet if this is going to be a good deal because this is a pre-order. We don't know how this is going to improve performance without actual true video or anything. I would actually refrain from getting any of these pre-orders for upgrade kits until we see some reviews from it and know that it's actually even worth the price. I will not be an early adopter for CPU upgrade kits unless you're like a die-hard AtGames fan. I would wait, let those folks test it out, have people like me that might be dumb and test it out and let know truly is their benefit. But I'm gonna put that in a little value. Just the fact that it even has some savings. The savings usually are what it should be. And here's a markup. So it's not at a normal level, but I don't think it provides $400 for an upgrade. I'm gonna put that in a low value right now. So folks that are here, what I'm doing is doing a tier list. So I am presenting a tier list looks like this, and then sharing the different games, all the deals, and going one by one, and then putting them there. Okay, so the next one is Dr. Seuss Pinball Pack Volume 2. This is a deal that is being sold for $20, and it is only $25. You're saving 20%. All of their packs are in that, like, normally it's $25, and then you can get it for like $20 instead. I do think that the Seuss pinball packs, the 3 tables that I paid for earlier, is actually a really great value. I'm gonna put that at great value for right now. I don't know, it's an amazing deal. It probably would be one of the best deals that you would see, but it's not like a super markdown that you might not see in the picture. So it's probably the lowest price that you'll see to get it, and it'll probably stick around $20, $25, or like a $20 price point at the future not for right now. The next 2 are the new sets of games, the Telnet sets. I don't really know too much about the talent sets. So I gotta go back and look at the Wagner's Tech Talk website. Let's go back to Wagner's site. We're going back to Wagner's site, okay, and check out what's going on. Here, this one. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to Wagner's site and let's talk about the IDEA partnership. I don't know too much about this, but here's a new partnership with IDEA. $25 each. There's 10 games on the first pack, 11 games. Cosmic Fantasy, Exile, Exile Graphics, Exile Wicked, Super Valis, Valis, Gracia, Valis, Valis 2, Valis 3, Arcus Odyssey, Beast Wrestler, Final Land, Doomsday Warrior, El Viento, Final Zone 2, Diaris, Granada, Last Alert, and Soul Beast, or aka Soul Feast, Face. Gotta be honest, I've personally never heard of any of these games. These are top Telenet Japan games that this game pack will be including. I don't know if these are console games, if they are arcade games in Japan. Sorry. The stream is really bad. I'm sorry. I'm glitching real hard. You may have to reboot and fix your sound. It keeps going in and out. Hey, I got that cheap Wi-Fi. Oh man, this is terrible. I sound like the speaker at my local Burger King. Uh-oh. Alright, test 1, 2. That's kind of bad news. I was actually trying to test out a new microphone product, but maybe I need to do that. Does that sound better? Does this sound better at all? Thank you so much for my super chat. Can you guys tell me if that setting sounds a little bit better? And he is focused. I am focused. I wanted to try to get to the stream in about 10 minutes or 30 minutes or so. Let's test 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio. So it sounds like my audio is working. It's test 1, 2. Does that sound any better? The real smile bit. Thank you so much. Sounds like Defender. It's still pretty wavy. Video and audio is so glitchy. Man, that's terrible. Countdown humidity, countdown intruder. Let's see. Let's do this. This is what happens when I pay for like high-speed big internet, but then a year later they auto you and then it doesn't work anymore. But I'm testing my internet. Let's test my internet speeds and see how fast I am. I'm at 300, 400, 500, like that. It's really bad, huh? It's really bad audio. Look at this. All right, I just did a freaking test here, and 500 megs download, 31 upload. I should not be glitching. There I go. I just cleared up, coming out like a robot. All right, I'm sorry. I'm probably just gonna delete the stream and then start again in just a few minutes, just to see if I could improve this, because that's gonna really suck for those. It's good now, and it's a little too loud. I'm sorry. Test 1, 2. Gonna move this down. Test 1, 2. Ha ha ha! You back now? Thank you. Oh man, you guys are good. You guys stuck with it. I sound terrible. Should I just redo the whole stream? Should I start over again? When did people start losing me? My Wi-Fi internet. Look, 500 download, 31 upload. I have like supposed to be amazing Wi-Fi. You have Spectrum because you get 300 and you still get glitches. Oh man. Okay. Sorry about that. I think I appreciate everybody that kind of stuck through it. So hopefully you guys heard part of my story. Man, I was really getting into the groove of things. And that's the number one thing that ruins a stream, right? Is when you have bad audio, you have bad video, and you can't hear anything. Sounds pretty bad. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep going. We're trying to get a hold of you forever. I know. I like usually try to find myself and just get into the zone. It's hard when you're doing a solo stream. You want to kind of stay in the zone and in the moment and not look at the chat too often. But I appreciate that. All right. It started happening when you started talking about the tier maker stuff. Man, that was a long time ago. All right, crossing the streams is bad too. All right, so where did I start? Okay, let me go back. Go back to the games. You get the CPU upgrades are an unknown. All right, got it. Cool. Thanks, Carlo. I appreciate that. All right, we'll get back on track. How terrible. I appreciate everybody that's still sticking with it and helping out with the stream. I do appreciate when there's folks that can help out and really care about it. So here's where I'm at right now with my tier list. To recap so far, I put deal number 1, deal number 2, which were these ALU upgrade kit and the ALP upgrade kit in low values. While there is some sales there, this is an unknown, and I don't recommend anybody testing out a pre-order and not seeing what the true value of this is going to look like. So I think I would save that for somebody else. And then I put the Dr. Seuss pack as a number 2, a great value. And then I was just learning about the Telenet game packs right now, which for me, I don't know much about Telenet games and these packs, if they're console games, arcade games. And so I'm just gonna put them as a decent value for now, for those that might be interested. It might even be a low value because I don't know if these are games even worth picking up. I mean, it's 10 games for $25, but I don't know if they're arcade games. And one, I've never really heard of these games before. So you lost me as soon as I started all the rankings. The more boards may end up being a trash deal, they might, but we don't have enough information about them yet as the product. So I really do. I think they're a low value because it's some sale value, and if somebody that wants to pull the trigger and tries it, they might see some upgrades. But even the stock tables, I don't know how much more optimized the stock tables can play if you don't have the right hardware to play them in 4K, right? Because I think that's the big sell point of an upgrade, is that you want to run them in that higher resolution in 4K too. Telenet, decent value. What? I know. I'm being influenced because I'm just saying that I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I have no idea what these games are. All right, you're influencing me down. All right, I'm going to put them at a low value because, again, I've never heard of these games personally. I've not heard of a single one of these games. I do like the artwork, though. They look pretty good. Not clear what the Telenet games are. You like your stock ALUs in the Core Max in there for less money. I bought a Core Max too, and we're going to get to that, but I've not even used it yet, so I don't know even the performance boost. Okay, so Legends LPO updates. Okay, so this is interesting. I'll take a look at this. What is the Legends? Let's just go to this. Okay, we're gonna go back to this and see what is the Legends Platinum Owner Hero deal. This is LPO membership. It's 1-year warranty. You get 4 free game pack gifts, free access to ArcadeNet and BYOG, exclusive deals, and more. Save 26.7%. It's $110. I think these memberships are, only for the hardcore person that truly loves AtGames, almost like a loyalty program, because I don't know where the value is in much of this stuff. I do like the fact that there's 4 free game packs. Does it say which 4 free game packs they are? I wonder if there's more information about what the LPO upgrade is. This is me not doing like a ton of research beforehand. LPO Lounge. Ooh, okay, here we go. Let's go back to Wagner's, because Wagner's is amazing. He has it all. He's talking about the LPO Lounge. So welcome to the LPO Lounge. New dedicated lounge will launch March 1st. eStore, exclusive deals, benefits. You will get all the deals, including 55% off all these things. LPO status, members will receive free pinball packs in 2023 as the lineup plan below. 2 tables from Dr. Seuss Pack 2 in March. All right. You get the remaining 2 tables from Pack 2 in June, plus 1 new game pack, a new pinball pack in September, and a new pinball pack in December. That's weird. I thought so Q4 free packs, but the first 2 are just the same pack. 2 tables plus 1 new game pack. Oh. Remaining 2 tables plus 1 new game pack. Okay, so there are 4 different things. At least the 4 things are like a $20 value, because if you got them on sale, it would be $20. So that's like $80 worth of value. If you take it at full value at 25, that's $100 of value right there, and you get discounts to all this stuff. The value of the bet LCD is $159 if you get all the Dr. Seuss pinball facts for free. It's like LPO using all these features now. The LPO pricing is good. I think if you're I think Carl, you might be one of the biggest AtGames fans. I think this is for you because you can get a discount on all this stuff here. But I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it going to be worth it for your average consumer for getting this? I'm gonna have to say I'm going to say it's a decent value, because I'm still a little skeptical. It's like on any type of membership deal that you can get, just because, people aren't going to take advantage of all these things. And it's a membership in order to get something free. The freebies are better than they are, but we don't know what any of these new packs are. What if the new game packs are like, you get access to Gottlieb tables that you could get before? Or I guess they're new, but you don't know. They could be ideas or Telenets or something you've never heard of before that you wouldn't normally spend $25 on. So the fact that you don't know what this is, I think that makes it kind of a little bit sketch. So I'm just going to say I would put any LPO type of deal into, or just any membership deal for Arcade Legends and Legends Net or anything like that. I feel like I would normally put that in the trash tier. But for me, I'm going to put this I'm going to say decent value, just because there's some value in getting the free packs. So somebody might like it. It's worth it for the accessories if you want them at deeply discounted prices. All right, that's true. All right, LPO needs to include free shipping, lots of other shopping memberships. Yeah, that would be really good, right? What if LPO gave you free shipping and you didn't have to worry about all those shipping hidden costs? That would be really, really fun to add in terms of membership. That could add some value there. I could definitely see that. All right. The next sale product, and I'm just going to keep it on the tier maker now unless they have questions about something. It's the Legends Ultimate 1.2 for $459 is what we're looking at. So Legends Ultimate, $459 off of $600, plus you have to pay $100 shipping. So you would still have to pay $559 shipped for just a regular Legends Ultimate. I'm sorry, this is trash. I know like hardware deals, normally there's a better version, but once the 4K pinball versions are coming out soon, and I've seen ALUs on sale for like $400 at Sam's Club, I don't see why anybody would pay that much still for an ALU 1.2. I don't. And then the Legends Mini is at $329 plus $75 shipping. So you're paying $400 plus for an ALU Mini. I don't recommend this deal. I don't. I think these hardware deals are trash, just because we saw the Sam's Club deals, the closeout deals for both the Legends Mini for like $150 and the Legends Ultimate for like $300. I mean, those are screaming deals, but at these prices, I mean, I can't recommend them. I think they're trash deals for hardware. And it's hard for National Owners Day, because you want to reward, when you say National Owners Day, it's rewarding a lot of your current customers that might have these products. And it's such a high barrier to entry for any new folks too that might not have these. So that I don't know. The next one is the Legends Gamer Pro. It's number 9. It's 44% off with $139 plus, $139 with $25 shipping. Yeah, again, this is a bad hardware deal. I've seen Legends Gamer Pros for $100 from Walmart and our GameStop, and I feel like that's still like the best deal you can get at 139 at plus the $25 shipping. It really kills this deal. And the core, the pucks are terrible. I don't know. I just really never liked the interface for the pucks. They're slow. You can't really play CoinOps X on them. It's a weird, funky interface. I don't like the puck with the Gamer Pro. It's not that great of an experience. And at 140, I don't think it's good. At $99 when they were on sale from GameStop, I could swallow them, and those would be great values. I mean, the product itself is okay, but I don't like the 149 price. I think I've seen these even cheaper. Like this National Owners Day isn't as cheap as previous National Owners Days, which is really interesting. The next deal that they have is the I do agree that you should do some free shipping for some of these. It's the Legends Bit Pixel, right? For those that like the Bit Pixel, this is $79.99 with $20 shipping, 60% off. This is actually like one of the better, higher value deals that I've seen. Something that's over 50%, $80 plus shipping, so it's like $100 shipped, which it should be in the first place. I do think for those that are on the fence of getting kind of the LCD marquee replacement upgrade, I think it's a great value. I really like the BitPixel products. Funny enough, even though I like them and I have them, I don't have an upright cabinet to really display and use it. But I do like the concept of it. I think this is a good deal from just a pure deal standpoint. I think it's a great value. All right, the next deal that we have here is this hero deal, which is really weird. I almost have to pull it up because AtGames, when they put together deals and bundles, they have some really weird things that they've never done before. This is a hero deal number 11, where you buy one Legends Ultimate, you get one BitPixel, 80% off MSRP. And then you're buying this at $459, which was the discounted price here. But then you get this even more discounted from here at $40. So your total is $499 plus $120 shipping, which kills the deal, honestly. So for $620, you can get an ALU plus this. I don't think the hardware, like, it's nice that they're bundling things. And this was actually something I had recommended. If they're going to have 54 different things at a sale price, I do think there should be a bundle discount. Order 5 or more products, get an extra 10 to 15% off or something like that. So if they were going to bundle it, almost let your customers pick and choose the bundle instead of putting together these weird pre-bundled packs and then adding this weird convoluted, if you bought this separately plus this one, you should just buy, if you bought deal 7 and 10, it equals 11, which is a little bit better. You should have done that. So I don't like the value of this deal. So I had to pull it up just so I could understand it. So for this one, I'm going to put this deal, where's my tier maker list? So you guys can't see that. I'm not going to say it's trash deal. I'm going to say it's low value because it's slightly better than the trash deal, right? Because it's better if you're going to buy that bundle, but it's not great. All right, the next hero deal value, number 12, is you buy a Legends Ultimate, you get an acrylic cover plus a Tetris side panel for 73% off MSRP. I don't know what the acrylic panels are for. Like, I don't understand. I know that the acrylic panel, they're selling this down here. It's like $99, $80. It's literally a piece of plastic acrylic that just protects the side art. Like, I don't understand what this would be for. AtGames, I could use marketing team. It's hard, way harder than it needs to be. I wish they would simplify this. Instead of 50 deals, make it simpler and then have people bundle it. It's really weird. They make it so the side art stay in place and they look really good. Do you have the acrylic cover? Because I mean, I do like the fact that they've added some art options that people wanted, the single side, non-multi-cade artwork. But I don't know what the acrylic, it's like the acrylic plastic deck cover on the Arcade 1-Up deck. Like, it kind of protects it, but like, I get that for protecting the artwork on your hands, but I don't understand protecting the side art. So this one's a little weird for me. I'd have to see it to understand if it's decent or even worth it. Um, without the cover, the side art bubbles. It bubbles? Like the stock side art bubbles? Are you serious? Maybe I don't have an AtGames like full-size product in my home arcade. I have the Tetris Mini still in my garage in box, but I've never opened it. Man, that sucks. I know the side art on arcade went up. Sometimes they scratch easily, but I've never seen one bubble. Oh man, the art side isn't sticky. This is for side art to stay flat. I don't get it. This is weird. Someone has to explain this to me. It's hard to take you seriously when you told us what you paid for the Transformer tractor trailer. What? Just because I paid $800 for a trailer doesn't mean I can't talk about random deals and things, Goofyfoot. I gotta be able to have some credibility here. And I don't know what I don't know, and I don't know what the heck the acrylic side cover is. I do like the art piece here. I can't say this is a good deal. I don't know. And I think just because the MSRP of the regular ALU is still high, I don't know who would be really interested in getting something like this. It's $500 plus $127 shipping, paying $627 to get a Tetris ALU. I don't like it. I really don't like that deal. I'm going to say that's trash. I don't know. I don't really like the value of the ALU at that place. And I don't see the point of the acrylic side cover. Like, yeah, that just seems... Why wouldn't you just make art that sticks better and has better vinyl that sticks without having to do that? So, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an acrylic side cover for side art for any arcade product. So that's just weird to me. I don't get it. The shipping kills me. Yeah, right. It's because it's not a sticker. It's just buttons that are there. Yeah, it's a good deal. Price the start art from the other vendors. So when I get to the side art alone, I think those are good deals. I think the bundle portion of it is where it gets really bad because of the cost of the ALU with the side art pieces of it. So that's the thing. So that's why I'm putting this deal in the trash teal deal. Okay, so hero deal number 13, 38.5%. You get an ALU mini plus the Legends Bit Pixel 65% off MSRP. But is this the same bit pixel from before? Because there's the same bit pixel. Aren't they different bit pixels? There needs to be like a bit pixel HV to match the ALU mini, right? Because the width is different than the stock one. So this deal doesn't make sense too. If this was 65% off, and this is where I have fun trying to decipher these deals. Buy one Legends Ultimate Mini, get one bit pixel 65% off MSRP. So am I reading that right? Yeah, because this is normally $199, $69 value, $329. So it's $399, but you have to pay $95 shipping. But this is the wrong product for the Legends Ultimate Mini. Is it not? The regular bit pixel will not fit on a mini. You need to have the bit pixel HV, the smaller one, so that it fits on this. Otherwise, it's just gonna like be on the top side of it. I don't know. I think that's weird. I don't think that's a good... I don't think they sell the bit pixel HV anymore, like the smaller version to fit on a mini, but it's not there. That's not the right one. So that's weird. All right, I don't think that's a good deal. I think they're the wrong products. Hatchet, if you bought that and then you're like, why doesn't the bit pixel fit as a replacement marquee for my mini? Like, somebody would be mad. I don't know who would buy this product at $399 plus $95. That one's weird to me. So again, just for the convenience of these bundle deals, all these bundles are in the trash deal for me. And this last hero deal, buy one Legends Gamer Pro, get one big pixel 70% off MSRP. So now they're going to try to sell you the Legends Gamer console with the core puck, but you can still plug in a dynamic marquee wherever you want to. I don't understand in what home arcade setup scenario you would set up a bit pixel but not have it connected to an arcade. Is that weird? That's just for the above the wall for mounting. That's right. And you wonder why they kicked him out of the AtGames influencer group. Yeah, because like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, Carl O. It doesn't. You can mount it above, but you're gonna buy the Gamer Pro and then just mount this above the wall while you're playing it. Same thing with the Legends Mini, but they have. My point is that they have a BitPixel HV, a smaller version of the BitPixel that would fit the Mini. That should be included in this bundle instead of bundling the same BitPixel. Does that make sense? That's for the pedestal stand-up, BitPixel mounted above the TV. All right, Dubs is here to save the day because as I'm trying to make sense of this from an outsider perspective, I guess it's making more sense. BitPixel mounted above the TV, that's for the pedestal stand-up. You got it. All right, lots of good still until you heard about the shipping cast. All right, so I don't know. I haven't seen people. Maybe I have to look for more people that have the Gamer Pro with the pedestal, and they're gonna put the BitPixel next to it. But I just don't think these bundles make sense. I would never buy these bundle deals the way they're set up. I would buy them individually and would hope that you could get them at decent prices. I think the hardware of the AOU, the Mini, and the Gamer Pro are what kill these deals because they've been cheaper at various places, at various prices, better than they have been here. And your bonus of getting these extras at a higher discounted price doesn't make up for this. Plus, the shipping kind of kills everything. So these are better worth it waiting for a Sam's Club deal or Walmart deal for the Legends Gamer Pro. All right, let's get down to Legends Pinball. Ooh, we're only on deal number 15 out of 54, but don't worry, once we get to the games, those games should go by pretty quickly. All right, National Owners Day, Legends Pinball, MSRP, $7.99. That's the real MSRP for the Legends Pinball in 2023. And you save 18.8% with the stock 22 tables, and you still have to pay $100 shipping, $649. Does anybody remember when these first came out? I think the original MSRP for these was like $650, $649, and then you would pay shipping. So I mean, like, this is just the stock price 2 years ago when this came out. So I'm not digging any of these hardware deals. Like all these hardware deals, especially for the older machines, they're all trashed here. So for folks that are just joining, I'm sorry that my so that's not John D behind me. It's not. What's up, guys? Sorry, my internet is going bad again. Is it? For folks that are just joining, what I'm doing is I'm going through my tier list again. And so I have a tier list for all 54 deals, and I put all the bundles except with the exception of just the BitPixel with the AOU as a low value, but all these other ones, I don't think they make sense. The Mini was off. The Gamer Pro with the BitPixel didn't make sense. And then the AOP deal, I do not think that's a good deal. So this is just where I'm at right now. So we have amazing deal, great value, decent value, low value, and what I call my trash deal section. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going by one, trying to decipher if these are good deals or not. So, okay, so we're back here. So the Pinball Micros are $340 with $50 shipping. Don't remember what the deal was last NOD when these were on order, but I've been hoping that these would go sub 300. That's the part that I would pick one of these up. I think the reviews have been good for what they are. But it's not going to replace any of my other pinballs that I have. Like I have the AOP, I have the modded arcade one-up version of it. Like, is the Pinball Micro going to supplant, other virtual pinball options that I have? No, and $300 for that is probably good in, I think, very niche scenarios. It's like too big to be like pure, what I say, like desk shit, where it could fit on your desk and be kind of a fun thing to play, and it's too big to be that shit and too small to be enjoyable in your home arcade setup. Like I can't put that in my home arcade. I'd have to find like a desk space for it, or maybe it could be like a good bar top or a countertop. So I wish this was still maybe sub 300 when I would consider picking up. But for folks that want to get it, the National Owners Day timeframes have been the only place in time to get it. Like, I don't think I've seen these in box stores at all yet. So I'm gonna say the Pinball Micro is gonna be. I'm gonna put it at a decent value, maybe great value. Out of all the hardware ones, this is probably the one I would say is the best value to get at because it's over $100 off. You still have to pay $50 shipping. It's cheaper than the $449 price, but I'm gonna say the Pinball Micro is a great value, and it would be the time to pick it up if you don't have one and you really wanted it. I just wish it would be like sub 300 for me to consider getting it. Okay, all right. The next thing on here is Core Plus with the crappy controller. Plus, it's $25 to ship a puck and a controller. The shipping absolutely makes this trash. I've heard bad things about the controller too, but the core puck and the $25 shipping cost is killer. So I can't recommend that at all. The Legends Core Max puck is $99, $25 shipping. $25 to ship a puck is insane. I got a puck. I have it. Even if you live 5 miles away from AtGames or 300 or 1,000 miles away, you're still paying $25 shipping. I just wish they included the shipping costs in the overall price of everything. That make it so much easier. The Core Max for $99 is a good deal with the Gamer Pro. I think if there's a time to buy a Core Max, it is around National Owners Day. I did purchase this, I think last year. I just have never found a need and a desire to put it together. But yeah, gotta run out of room in that trash row. Nope, it's stacked, so I can add a second one. They should let you pick one from column A and two from column B and get a free egg roll. You know what? Bundling and getting something free is not a bad idea, Scott. I really do like that. All right, you would have bought the AOP upgrade kit, but you can't drop a 4K screen, and so it's mostly useless. This is what I agree with. I would have to wait and see what the actual upgrade is going to be. Yeah, the $25. They come in to set it up for you. But the Core Max, again, is probably one of the better deals to get at one. So I'm going to put the Core Max at decent value. It's not like super great, but I would say it's decent value if you're looking for an upgrade. The Legends Connect board at $99 retail, it's $14 only to ship a board, but $80. I just can't recommend this product though. I made a whole build with the Legends Connect. Michael B made a dresser-cade. There's other people that made products with the Legends Connect just for the sake of doing it. I know Things to Rot Your Brains made several zombie cades, but I just can't recommend the Legends Connect as a solid alternative to like a Pi or something else as another build. So unfortunately, just because the Legends Connect is such a bad product, I'm gonna have to put that in the trash deal as well. I can't recommend the product. It's not good. It's not user friendly either. Even as a modder, you have to buy kind of like this whole kit to be able to, plug in your buttons to it. You have to be able to wire your own power switch to it. It's just really weird in terms of like who the user audience would be for the Legends Connect. I really don't know what that. Top deal. All right. So the next one is here's where I was a little bit upset. The arcade control panel. Right, arcade control panel is normally $200 retail, which has always been not a great retail price. But every other NOD sale since this has come out, it's been $99, and this time around, it's $120. So for folks that are coming into the Legends ecosystem at this point in time and really need this arcade panel, like you're not getting it at the best price that it's been at. It's like the second best price. And yeah, I was just watching, Outrun the Neon Sun in his stream, and he had somebody there that was like, oh, I'm going to buy that product because I really need it. It's the only time you should buy it is during NOD sales, but it kind of sucks that it's $20 more than what it was in the previous NOD sales. Like every other NOD, it's been $99 plus the $20 shipping. And get this, it's $20 to ship a control panel, and it's $25 to ship a puck. So it costs less to ship an entire control panel than to ship a puck. That makes sense to you? Makes no sense. That makes no sense. All right, they need to update the Legends Connect to have the RK3399. Yeah, I think that could help from a performance standpoint, but even then, the user interface and how to even set it up is not that super user friendly. So normally I would put the arcade control panel at an amazing deal. I could only put it at a great value, almost like a decent value. I would put it at great value. Normally, it would be like the most amazing deal you need to get. I would say maybe I'll still leave it at the great value section because this is still the best time to get it if you don't have one. For folks that are just jumping in, I am doing a tier list showing off what's happening with this, and I'm kind of going back and forth. I wish I can kind of share both. That would be like the easiest thing to do is swap back and forth. But yeah, not doing that. Okay, so the next thing is the quad play is $229. You're only saving 23% and you have to pay $35 shipping. I don't know how many people have gotten the quad play controller and have found good use for it. I'm going to say it's a decent value for it if you're going to want it, but I don't, again, it's only 23% off. You know, if it was sub 200, I think it would be a better deal. I can only say it's a decent value. The Bit LCD, one of the most favorite products for folks with an ALU, that beautiful LCD screen at $249.99. You're saving $100 off. You're doing $25 shipping. It's still probably one of the best prices to buy this still. I'm not doing a good job of my memory of how low this has been, if this was lower in the past. But I think I pre-ordered this the last Nod A, paid my $25 deposit, but then decided not to end up buying it. And so I kind of wasted my deposit money. So if you do deposit, you don't buy something, you do lose your deposit. You don't get a refund back for it. But yeah, I passed on it just because I don't have an upright setup to take the most advantage of it. So I was like, I don't want this accessory that I'm never going to use. But I do think that folks that have an ALU, they are super happy with the Bit XOD. So I think from a product review standpoint, from what I've seen, the price point being $250, $275, I think this is probably one of the great value deals out there. So I'm going to put the Bit Pixel at the great value. I don't have any amazing deals yet. And maybe that's okay, because I don't know if any of these deals are super amazing. But the Bit LCD, I would say, is a great value. Great value. All right, Vibs. Vibs I'm really disappointed at. Vibs boards, I'm really disappointed this is only 10% off. All right, it's $40 or $50, and then it's $45, and then you have $14 shipping cost. Like, this should be, like, the Vibs board is such an essential piece of hardware for your Legends pinball machine. Like, it's so critical. It's almost as critical as the arcade control panel. And like, I wish this would be more on sale. This is a must-have product, but 10% off with $14 shipping is like laughable from a sales standpoint. And maybe there's just demand for this, or maybe the new 4K versions will have Vibs integrated into stuff. And even the Vibs for the micro pinball, you have a smaller footprint of a screen size for a Vibs board that's probably the same size as the back glass. The Vibs for the pinball micro is more expensive, $10 more expensive than the regular Vibs. I don't understand that. I know they're different boards and they've had different development costs. But I don't like the price point for these, unfortunately. Like, Vibs is so required for modding your pinball machines that both of these have to go into low value. So let's just go back to where my tier list is right now for people to see what I'm doing. I've used a tier maker. I've grabbed all the different tiered list games here. So right now for great values, I have the Dr. Seuss Pinball Pack, the Bit LCD, the Pinball Micro, the Control Panel, and the Bit LCD. These are my great values. My decent values are the Legends Platinum Ultimate, the Core Max, and the Quad Play. My low values are the upgrade kits, because I don't think they're a good value right now until people try them out. And I just dropped the Vibs boards into this low value, and these are my trash deals right now. So that's what I'm doing so far, just to get through everything. These I can kind of talk about without showing too much about this. This is the gamepad controller, which is $29. I think the hardware on these controllers are trash. You're paying $20 plus $10 shipping, and you can buy a $20 controller on Amazon that performs way better than that. So the Legends gamepad, avoid. Okay, so the next item on here is the Legends pinball kit. This is normally $50, and it is now $24.99 with $15 shipping. And I guess this is people that have the original ALU and you want to play pinball on the side. I guess they're a decent value if you don't have it already and you need the upgrade kit. 50% off is still 50% off. So I do like that. I'm going to say it's a decent value. All right, the next thing, again, this is the acrylic side panel cover. We gotta take a look at this, and maybe somebody Carl, you gotta explain this to me more because I'm still not understanding. I'm not understanding what the acrylic is for, right? So these side art panels, are these not stickers? They're just art, and you need the acrylic side panel to make it stick. Is that what it is? Somebody explain that to me. All right, you want the LCD marquee, the one thing that make you want it, the ALU, the pinball buttons for your gamer mini, be tempting, but $15 shipping. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get that any cheaper though, besides the $20. Maybe it's been $20, but yeah, that would be it. What's the lowest historical price been for Vibs board? I'd say, I want to say last year was maybe like $40 instead of like 50. But I mean, just 10% off is just sad. I think for National Owners Day, they should keep it. All right, B always hammers at games during NOD. You're just here keeping me honest. You are. This is my raw, honest opinions of just the deals and how frustrated people can be looking at the deals. It's the only time I talk about ad games. Like the only time that's worth talking about is the deals and the way some of these deals make no sense to me. So somebody has to explain to me what this looks like. They went out of stock for Vibs for the micro. They didn't have enough for people that pre-ordered. Oh, that's good to know. All right, the side art is really high quality. You use the acrylic and clear plastic screws to hold it on the sides. It looks really premium installed. So does that mean it's required to have the acrylic side cover in order to purchase the side panel art? Like you can't install the art without the acrylic side panel cover? Is that what you're saying? And I this is my first time ever seeing this product before, so maybe I got to look at videos, and if there's P-Dubs or somebody have a review of the acrylic side panel covers. The acrylic holds the art. It's swappable art. Got it. All right, so people can leave the plastic on the side panels, and the internet trolls can yell at them. A lot of these deals are ruined by shipping, but if you buy multiple products, you shouldn't have to pay full shipping. That's the other thing, right? You think that you would combine shipping if you bought multiple things. Nah, the shipping gets stacked. It's one of those things where, like, if they just included the shipping cost in the cost of the product and said free shipping, everything would just say free shipping instead of stacking the extra shipping cost. Oh, yeah. Acrylic holds the art, swappable art. If you order the side art, you really need the acrylic just saying it looks really, you really need the acrylics just saying that it looks really good installed. So yeah, I was under the impression that you could buy the side art panels, which I think is a stellar deal. If you bought, like, if I wanted Space Invaders art and I just wanted to put on artwork that was $30, ship $13 shipping, like, I thought this would be cool. I didn't know you have to buy this acrylic side panel first and then be able to put it back in afterwards. And I don't know how many people would buy various versions of art to have it swappable. Like, you're gonna do it one time for whichever one you want: Space Invaders, Bubble Bobble, Operation Wolf, Tetris, and then do it one time. So this is a tricky one for me because I didn't know that you had to get the acrylic one. I thought, I didn't know the acrylic was required for these things. I do like the direction that they offered some of these solid art pieces though. So like the price on these are decent, but the acrylic, $80. So in order to do an upgrade, say I wanted to do Space Invaders plus this, you have to spend $80 plus $30, so $110, plus the shipping, plus $27 shipping. So it'd be 100, and this is my math, 27 plus 110 is $137 to do an art upgrade. 137. All right, you love app games, but it's damn straight on the shipping, right? All right. Yeah, third-party vendors would want $250 for side art. Is that true? I don't think that's true at all, Carl. Like, I've worked with a ton of art vendors like Arcade Graphics, and I don't think it's $250 for just side art for something. Are you sure? I could go to Arcade Graphics right now. We can double check. We could do that right now. I'm really curious. ArcadeGraphics.com. This is my buddy Tyler. Let's check it out. Now I'm really curious because what if there are better options for upgrading your artwork? Okay, so here, Arcade Graphics. He has a lot of 3/4 scale stuff, right? Where's go to shop? His thing changes all the time. AtGames. What do they change for AtGames graphics? Legends Ultimate Graphics. Okay, because this is the whole skin you're talking about. All right, so say somebody wanted to change this to Jurassic Park. It's the first one here. All right, choose an option. There's all these different things you can do. I just want the side art, upper and lower. $55 for the side art. Right? And then right side art. Both side art, upper and lower. All right, so just the side art alone, because that's what we're talking about, it's $100. $100 for just the side art for a sticker for panel replacement that you would get, plus shipping is what we're talking about. $250 would be like if you ordered, what is it, the complete kit. The complete kit with the front kick plate panel and all that good stuff, that's $250. Right? Third-party vendors want $200 for side art. Nah, it's $100 just for side art. So if you wanted to, because you can get any of these custom side arts, which is just high quality vinyl that you would just stick on, cut it out to shape. I think $100 I think is a better deal than the stock ones with the acrylic side art cover. I mean, I don't know if anybody would do any of these kits, and like if you have some standard designs you like, oh, this is cool. Like he has the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle side art you could do for it, or Tron. And if it's not here, Tyler does do some custom artwork too. Like if you want a design, I'm sure he could do one for you if you wanted a kit. But yeah, Legend side panels are $100. So I was just curious. I just wanted to know. So, and I think I don't know if any other places do side art for the Legends AOU. So I don't think there's a huge demand for it, but that's one place that I would go to, is the Legends ones. All right. So knowing what the standard cost of a side art upgrade from a third party vendor that's not like AOU, because I think the Tetris, the Bubble Bobble, and the Space Invaders look cool. I'm not digging the Operation Wolf side art. It's hard to see it, but I don't think it looks that great. It's kind of like too low in terms of artwork. But I like Bubble Bobble. I like Space Invaders. I like the Tetris art panel. If you wanted to go stock, it would be $137 shipped for the side panel and the acrylic cover versus buying like $100 sticker for the two sides. It's still going to be more expensive, but if you like these artworks, I think I'm going to put these all under decent value. Just going to say decent. It's not low value. I'm going to say they're decent. If you wanted to go for it, I'm going to put them all in that space because I think it's a new option. Options are a good deal, and 40% off is no joke for these. I don't understand the acrylic side panel though. That one's the one that's still a little bit weird for me. All right, you've been on a site. You want to know how much is shipping. For Tyler, his shipping is anywhere between like $15-$20 maybe. I've ordered from him quite a bit. So, and he does stack shipping if you order more or less too. So yeah, definitely check it out if you want to. All blue buttons and a bat top too. Yeah. You're a few minutes behind, but yeah, don't argue with the guy. All right, so let's get into the pinball packs. Okay, so we spent 31 deals talking about all the stuff, and now we're on the pinball packs. We have a Zakaria pinball packs, and it's a little bit out of order. So let's go to the Dr. Zeus pinball packs. Everything is 20% off, everything here. So everything's supposed to be $25, and everything is now $20. Every single one of these packs is $20. Every single one of these packs is $20. I would say for packs that are low value numbers, like the Dr. Seuss ones and the Taito pinball packs, I think these are worth getting. I think this whole set right here, Dr. Seuss, Natural History, and the 3 Taito tables are absolute must buys and pickups. If you don't have these already, these are no-brainer times to pick up these and try these out. The Sicario ones, pinball packs 1 through 10, they finally kind of changed up how they did it, because it used to be volumes that were like, there was 4 volumes that had 10 tables each. So I don't know what the differences in all the packs are, but it's weird that you would just buy one of the pinball packs and not like all 10 of them. So this is really weird for a National Owners Day deal, that they don't have like the buy everything bundle at this deal. Like if I bought all 10 Zakaria packs, that's 10 times 20, that $200 you're spending for the Zakaria pinball packs. And is it worth $200 for pinball packs? Like that should be a pretty good deal. Like I think the Zakaria pinball packs, the last nod, they did the Legends pinball, but then you added all the Zakaria, all 108 tables you get or something like that for Zakaria pinball in a bundle deal that was way less than if you bought these individually. So buying the like Zakaria packs individually, don't think is smart. I don't think the Activision Data East games are a good buy. If you don't already have these, if you're like buying a Gamer Pro and you're activating them, and these Gottlieb tables, I cannot recommend the stock Gottlieb tables at all. Like the 22 Gottlieb tables that are there, they didn't play well in my opinion. Black Hole, Haunted House, they were terrible in terms of the physics. Maybe they've upgraded them since. I haven't touched them since then. Sicario was definitely a lot better in terms of the pinball physics. Their best pinball tables that they have are these title tables, in my opinion. The Dr. Seuss table is really fun. The Natural History pack is fun. So the new tables they're coming out with are the most fun for the stock pinball packs that I've been playing with. More than anything. So I really like these newer tables that they're putting back. Sicario packs, I would avoid unless you got them in a better bundle. I don't like these bundle deals. $20 for these individual packs, meh, okay. I would have liked to have seen like, hey, Taito, you got 1, 2, and 3, and then you get it instead of $60, you pay $50. You know, I just would have liked to have seen some better bundles. It would have been pretty cool. But yeah, so let me just go back to my list now and kind of just finish out the tier list and see where we're at. Okay, so now we're on all the different packs. I'm going to say Dr. Seuss is a fun, great value. It's going to be right up there with there. I think these pinball packs, the Taitos and the Natural Histories, are the best pinball packs that you need to get. These are must-have, great pinball packs. I really like these. $20. I think it's worth it for the games that you get there. The Zakaria pinball packs, all 1 through 10. I don't like this pinball pack and buying it piecemeal in 10 different packs. I don't like this deal at all. I'm not going to say it's trash, because if this is the only way you can buy it now instead of the other bundles. But I'm really curious. I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at the screen right now. Sorry. I'm trying to see if there's another option for how these deals are run now. Is there? Let me see. Let's go to the AtGames website. Is there another way to purchase this now, or is this the only way to buy those Zakaria pinball packs now? AtGames. Oh yeah, eGame Store. Okay. Legends arcade packs. Okay, so let's go to their website. Curious. AtGames arcade packs here. Okay, so we're on the AtGames website. Nod starts in 9 hours. Okay. Dr. Seuss pinball pack, Taito pinball pack, $25. Everything is $25. Everything's in these pinball packs now. So they don't do the volume. This is what I was looking for. The volumes, universal volumes. They don't have any sales on these volumes. So like, for the Taito, there's no difference between Taito pack 1, 2, and 3 pack versus volume. There is a difference between the Zakaria pinball volumes and the amount that you get, because the Zakaria pinball volume was $50 for volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I guess these are $250 total versus the $200 I guess it's the same price. Yeah, $25 a pack. So each of these are just split into 2 different packs, $50 each. Gottlieb is $50 versus this. So yeah, they just made everything so I guess you can't buy the volumes. You just buy them in packs at $25 each now. These look like what do I want to say? They look like what are they called? You know those phone cards that you would buy to, make overseas calls, and you'd be like, hey, can I get the $25 mango slice phone card so I can make a call? That's what this looks like. So I guess 250 for the old Zakaria packs is what you would have paid if you bought the volumes. But I don't know. I don't like the piecemeal version of this. I don't know who would buy individual packs for these games. Like I'm gonna buy Zakario pack Zimbal 2 just to play Hot Wheels 1, 2, and 3 and House of Diamonds. Like that's the only reason why I'm gonna buy Pinball Attack 2. Like, no, you're gonna buy them all. You're gonna buy the whole thing so you can have them all. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird. You wish you could convert your 1.2 thing. 360 has a good question here, but let me finish off. Let me finish off just doing my tier list now that I know exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so here's my final tier list. I'm gonna put the Zakaria pinball packs at a low value, just because it's if you have to get them and this is the only sale price to get them at, it's there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are the low values. So Zakaria, I think, are low values. Any of the Data East tables, the Activision tables, these are all trash. The Gottliebs are absolute trash. Do not buy those tables at all. Stay away. Okay, here's my final list. I wasn't even sharing my screen. I'm sorry. Okay, there's my screen for the tier maker. Amazing deals. Do we have any amazing deals this time around? No. I did not say there was a single amazing deal during this NOD, in my opinion. There might be for some other people. It's my opinion alone. Great values. You have your Dr. Seuss pinball packs, 1 and 2, the pre-order. I think those are great values. You got your Bit Pixel. You got your Pinball Micro. You got your arcade control panel, which I would normally put at an amazing value, your Bit Pixel LCD, and then these pinball packs are ones that I highly recommend. The Natural History Pack and all 3 Taito pinball packs I think are a great value. The Legends LPO program finally added some decent value. It's not trash because you get free pinball packs and you kind of get access to more deals. So LPO finally has some potential benefits if you want to get this. So it's $110 though, but it's a membership program. Are you going to use it? Who knows? I think the Core Max is a decent value. Quad panels are a decent value. Pinball kit's a decent value. And if you like the stock art to replacement options, decent value for these. Still a little bit pricey. I still don't understand the acrylic cover thing. I'd have to see it, but that's what I'd have to do to be able to understand it. Low values, I'd say stay away from the upgrade kits that are coming until somebody does more reviews on them. The CPU upgrade kits for the ALU and the ALP, in my opinion, will not be, we don't know how much improvement they're going to have from the gameplay. And so that's just an unknown. So it's hard to put that any higher unless this is a really good, and it's $300 each for these upgrade kits. So it's super expensive. So it's low value for me. The Telenet games, I put these at low value because I don't know what these games are. I don't know. I've never played them. I don't know what they are. So I had to put them at some value, and they're not trash because I can't say they're trash because I don't know the games yet. So I put them at low value. I think the Bit Pixel bundle with the ALU is a low value if you want to get it and get it at a decent price. But I don't like the prices on the hardware. I think Vibs boards is a must-have for any of the pinball products, but I'm really disappointed at the price point, these only being $5 off for their respective boards for the Pinball Micro ALP. And then all these Zakaria packs are must-haves, but it's low value because of the way you have to bundle them together. And then my absolute trash deals, I do not like the bundle prices for the ALU Mini and Gamer Pro. $450 plus $100 shipping for this. $300 plus $100, like $75 shipping for the Mini. $139 for the Gamer Pro. Not a good deal. All these bundles and these weirds, buy one, get one, better discounts, just don't make sense. This Ultimate Mini, again, do not make sense to me because you're getting a Legends Mini plus a Bit Pixel instead of getting one that could replace it. And this is a Gamer Pro with the Bit Pixel. Still doesn't make sense. Yes, you could put it on your wall, you could put it on your pedestal. I haven't seen a good clean application of it yet. I don't like the price on the Legends Pinball being $649 for just the Legends Pinball, and getting the acrylic. Sorry, just for that price point. We've seen these as cheap as $400 from Sam's Club. Those are really screaming deals. The Legends Core Plus is a trash controller and a puck. I do not recommend. Do not recommend the Legends Connect board. Buy Raspberry Pi instead. It's going to be much easier, much user friendly than a Legends Connect board. Legends Gamepad, you can find much better controllers for $20, and all of these game packs are complete trash in my opinion. Sorry, I don't like the Gottlieb tables that were there. Activision Data East game packs. I think some people like the Data East games, but for me, I don't think there's value in these if you didn't already get them with your AOU already. Like if you bought a Core or a Max and then you bought that just to play these games, I don't think you're buying at those products just to buy these games that you didn't already have, because you can play these games in other ways. So I hope that makes sense. Hopefully this was a fun way to take a look at some of the different 54 deals that AtGames has. But I'm happy to just go over some quick questions. Did you miss any deals on any pinball machines? You did not. The best deal that you had was the Pinball Micro that's going on for $330 right now. Which V Pen is the best bang for your buck, A1UP or AtGames? I say there are two very different products with two different goals in mind. If you wanted to mod both of them, because there's modding potential in anything you buy. There is some stock modding options you can do with the stock interface with Arcade 1UP that will give you more tables using the stock PCB. In order to get the most out of your AtGames pinball, you have to add your own PC to be able to run on the go or OTG gaming, so that you can run 3-screen pinball at a better way. So it really depends on how much you're willing to put into it. I would say from a stock interface standpoint and what you can do at the stock price point, I think Arcade 1UP wins for the person that's more casual. For the person that's willing to dive into pinball, AtGames is a better starting point and a starter kit for you to do a lot with it. So I was happy with my AtGames once I put in a PC, did the 3-screen back box mod, changed out the artwork. It was a beautiful machine when I was all said and done with it. Most people that are casual probably will enjoy the Arcade 1UP pinball more than AtGames, because they don't want to spend the extra time going the full boat. All right, since Arcade Richard is making pause, anyone else making Simpsons or Turtle Marquee? I think there's a couple people making crews. Reach out to Angel Otero Jr. He was in the chat earlier today. This Ability Games, check him out. He makes some good stuff, so definitely check him out. All right. Have they demonstrated what the new board is capable of? I don't know. I don't think we've seen that yet. All right. I probably haven't seen it yet. Off-topic question. I have a chance to get a maximum force for the same price as a custom light gun cab. What should you do? What should you do? Do you like maximum force a lot? Because if you make a custom light gun cab, you can play a lot more games casually than you would your maximum force that you'd probably get tired of. For me, I would go custom light gun cab, especially if you can get gun for IRs or Sindens. I think you're going to get more fun out of it than just playing a stock maximum force cab that's really heavy, and then you're limited to that one game. So that's what I would do. Volumes are 50% off. Pay-as-you-go refill. Do you have them? And the deal was $50. Was $50 off volumes last year. Oh, that was a better deal. Okay. All right. Fist of love, talking about Diazepam. Hi, everybody. That's it for this stream. All right. Thank you all so much for showing up. And apologies for the quality of the stream. That was really bad earlier. The acrylic cover is near ITV, snaps into place and enhances existing art. And if you want to switch it up, the dilutive, no stock, and peel and fun is a good option. Thanks for sharing that. That's why I put them at a decent value. I probably have to, check out what they're for and seek some good applications of it. So I didn't know if it's something that people would like. Maybe I'd like that they have different art options, but I like the art options that they have there, so I put them at a decent value. Maybe they become great value if I look at it more, but I don't have an ALU to test them out on, so it's not going to be me. But thanks for coming, Rich Odello. I will see everybody next time. I won't be on tomorrow. I won't have a show. Check out Game Time and other content creators. If you're new to the channel, apologize for the crappy quality. Consider subscribing. Very close to 10K subscribers. Going to do a huge giveaway sometime soon. But thanks for listening. Appreciate everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.